Hey guys, welcome to Deep Brain Views, and today I will talk about a few things that can boost your immune system, especially now with this whole pandemic. And I will not say the word because of the YouTube policies. I will spell the word backwards, so I will say how you say this backwards? SURIV. I will call it the SURIV. So if you want to beat SURIV, or if you don't want to get SURIV, you can do just a few things. For example, cold showers. The last few days I was feeling kind of strange, had like a sore throat, and my head was feeling always warm, and I was like, maybe, you never know how, maybe not because I'm afraid of the SURIV, but just I don't want to, get the flu or just the normal flu, basically. But and I noticed I was not doing every day my morning cold showers or cold baths. So I was like, okay, wait, the last few days I didn't do cold showers or cold baths. Maybe it's because of that. So today I woke up, I fill my bath with cold water, not even ice, just cold water, because here in Switzerland the water is very cold. So I think you don't need ice, but if you have ice, it's even better. And I fill the whole bathtub, and I lay inside just for like 1 minute and a half. And after that I took a normal shower, because usually I do this. I take a cold shower and maybe later I take a warm shower, or the opposite, I take a hot shower and then I take a cold shower. But I do always one cold shower at a day, except the last few days. So, and I did, and after the cold bath, my sore throat just vanished, just did go away, and I felt immediately better. So that's the one being key. If you try to boost your immune system, take cold showers or cold baths. Then the second key is your eating pattern. What I mean by that is intermittent fasting, or just do a small intermittent fasting. Better is stop eating at night. This is one thing I noticed, which will also improve your immune system, because you must give your body some rest. You must give your body some rest, especially at night when you try to go to sleep. So I will say stop eating at 7, maximum, let's say 7-8 o'clock at night. So your last meal should be at 7 o'clock, or the latest at 8, if you go to bed at, let's say, 12 o'clock, midnight. If you go earlier, you have to stop early, of course. So I will say 4 hours before you go to bed should be your last meal. Okay? And again, I'm not saying you have to do 16 hours fasting or whatnot. I used to do a lot of fasting. I used to be crazy about fasting. I used to fast like 48 hours. I used to do alternative day fasting, when you just eat every second day, and it was too much for my body. After that I got sick, and I did also the carnivore diet, but this is another topic. But very important, just stop eating at night. Give your body rest so you can digest the food, so you give your digestive system a break, so your body can focus on healing other things, other parts of your body. The other thing is diet, of course. I think That's very important. But nowadays you have so much information, so much diets, vegan, carnivore, keto, vegetarian. I don't know, man, how many diets right now exist. But let me tell you one thing: every person is different. I have people who are thriving on a vegan diet. You have other people who are thriving on a carnivore diet. So for me, I think the best diet is the diet who suits you. But don't get it twisted. Even if you feel perfect on a vegan diet or perfect on a carnivore diet, it doesn't mean that this is the best diet. Because at the beginning you will feel good, but after a time your body needs something else. That's why I'm more like a balanced guy. So I have to have balance in my life with everything. So just eat from the animal kingdom and from the plant kingdom. Just eat both plants and animal food. Okay, right now I'm eating more plants and a little bit animals. I used to eat just animal food, but then I got sick. And again, I'm not saying that it was because of the carnivore. It was just my body couldn't handle that much animal foods. So I changed, but I didn't go vegan because that would be also stupid. So I go from one extreme to another extreme, and I was enough extreme in my life. So right now I need balance, and balance is you have to eat a little bit of everything. Even if you eat more plants, doesn't matter, it's good. Eat more plants, healthy fiber, but eat also your animal food. Okay. And one thing about the diet is, if you eat healthy, you will feel better. You will get less sick. Like before I got, like a few 2-3 years ago, before I got sick, I was eating like the regular diet, and I always thought that my diet was very clean because I was like doing bodybuilding, and bodybuilding diet, and I used to eat like typical bodybuilding diet, rice and chicken, and I had these cheat days, horrible cheat days, where I would eat like 10,000 calories in one day. Sometimes I did 2 cheat days in a row, and I used to smoke a lot of weed. So when I smoke weed, my hunger would not stop. I will get the munchies and I would eat like an animal, just bullshit, just like chips and all this, I don't know, the sweet stuff and cakes and cookies and whatnot. And yeah, after that I got sick. And it's funny because when I changed my diet, when I stopped eating processed food, I got less inflammation in my body. So I grew up with asthma and seasonal allergies really bad. My mother used to rush with me in the hospital because I had like asthma attacks and I couldn't breathe, So it was really bad, especially when I lived in Portugal, where the humidity it's more than here in Switzerland. And I used to have bad asthma and seasonal allergies. Like I used to go to Portugal, my vacation, and I was like 2-3 weeks there, and I was like 2-3 weeks I was like sick, not sick, but like I had asthma and I had seasonal allergies. I couldn't breathe, my nose was stuffed, like my nose was clogged, and I couldn't breathe from my mouth. So it was horrible, man. I couldn't sleep, and I used to hate go to vacations because I was like, yeah, why I should go to my home country? I'm always sick. It doesn't make, so it's not fun, But later, years later, when I changed my diet and I started fasting, my asthma just vanished. Not completely. I know that if I start eating shit again and I start doing other shit again, of course I will get asthma again and allergies. But the last few years I didn't had asthma. I think the last time I took my asthma, like the spray, I don't know how you say this, it was like, I don't know, 2 years ago. It was in Portugal. So, and the doctors say I will have to take this my whole life, because asthma is forever and allergies also. But that's why you have to eat healthy. I know doctors don't say that to you. Doctors just want to give you drugs and medication, and they say you have to stay on that medication for whole life. But that's not true. Nowadays you have to be grateful, because you have all this information. The internet has good and bad sides, but the good side is you can find information about everything. Go do your own research about diets and about the food that can trigger some symptoms. So again, diet is a big key. Eat healthy, don't eat too much. Try to eat 3-4 meals. Don't snack, and just eat a balanced, healthy diet. Stop with the processed food, and you'll be good. You don't have to be afraid of the SURIV. The SURIV can do you nothing if you eat healthy, take cold showers, and you do some little fasting. And the last thing is grounding in nature. I'm here in nature. I love to be in nature, and I notice every time that I spend a few hours per day in nature, I sleep better, my mood is better, and I'm less anxious, less depressed, and even more if I start grounding. And grounding is just walking barefoot in nature. You can look it up on Google. They did a lot of studies with people who did grounding, and they improve with the anxiety and depression, which is crazy. The health improved just by grounding, just by walking barefoot in nature. Sounds crazy, right? But you know what? For me, it's not crazy, because I think that's a natural thing. Even when I was a kid, I used to love just walking barefoot. And it's not just me. It's just because this is in my nature. This is we used to walk barefoot everywhere. So very important. Do some grounding. If you live in this big city, I know it sucks. So if you don't have nature around you, just go to the park and walk on grass. It doesn't matter. Even if people say you're crazy, even if it snows, whatever, just do it. And again, like I was saying, it's very important to ground. You have to grounding or earthing, and you have to look it up, man. It has a lot of benefits. Have to look it up. It has a lot of benefits, and just try it out, and see how it goes. And yeah, these are the few things that I want to talk about. And again, don't be afraid of the SURIV. I see a lot of people are afraid, even because of the numbers they are always telling in the television, in the media, telling about so many deaths and whatnot. Don't focus too much on this. People are dying every day. Okay, it's normal. I must be honest with y'all, it's not a surprise. People die every day. People used to die every day, and people will still die every day. It's normal. So, and don't believe everything they say in the media. I don't want to talk about too much about this topic, because YouTube can make your life difficult. So yeah, don't think about the SURIV, and yeah, just do fasting, grounding, cold showers, and diet. Eat clean, and you will be healthy. No, you will be strong, healthy. You will feel better. You know, your mood will be better, and everything will be better. So if you suffer from anxiety, depression, maybe you are just sick, you know, you have some kind of disease, just try these things out before you start taking hundred of medication. Just try the natural way, and if it doesn't work, okay, then try the other way, you know. I'm not here saying you should not ever take some medication, no, just try the natural way. And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be here chilling with Eve, you know, and try to enjoy the nature and do some grounding. I have to watch out because I don't want to step on something sharp. I don't want to cut my foot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a like, subscribe, and see you on the next one, guys. Stay healthy and stay positive. Peace.